Hey, making this video to see if I really do understand Laravel so far. I'm just trying to explain it to myself more than anything. I did the TraversyMedia's Laravel tutorial, the 12 video series. So, from what I gather, this is what I get. Right from the beginning, the env. So pretty basic stuff. Of course, I should change it later on, but following the tutorial, I chose a very simple password, very simple username. Database root is lsap app, which is here. So we made that. That part I had done before during the tutorial. So posts is where we're going to be uploading most of our databases. Like most of our migrations are happening there. These two things to posts. Okay. Back to env. So that's that. And another thing I should mention is that you should also know how to set up virtual hosts. So that I understand. It's good. We have that going. So, what Laravel does well, is it organizes things into controllers, viewers, models. Meaning, you can call on authentication and prerequisites very easily. You can essentially just set them up once and then just call on it whenever you need it for whatever function you need. Functions and all. It's essentially combining PHP, Python, and Java into a nice little package, which is what you see here. It's a little overwhelming at first, but during the tutorial, I really started to see the benefit of using this type of thing because it really opens up editing and interchangeability and just future-proofing a website. This is definitely the way to go. Okay, so we got these basic links up here. Oh, something went wrong. Okay, I don't know what that was about. Okay, anyways. So we have our homepage with the login and register. Right now we're not logged in. In our database, as you can see from our users table, I have made 3 accounts. It passes, it stores. Cool. So we can call up on one of these. Let's take John for example. Actually, you know what? Let's just register a new account, right? Why not? New boy at new.com. I'm gonna copy that because that's what we need to log in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Ooh, don't save that bullshit. So let's log out. So we're registered, right? Let's check it. Yes, we are. No confirmation needed, of course. We can always add that later on in our login file. Yeah, in our login, we can always add that, like an email confirmation. Right now we don't have it, so we're registered, perfectly authenticated. Alright, let's log in. Cool, now we're logged in. So let's look at the about and blog page. So to explain our navbar up here, let me explain that real quick. What I understand, right, is that post controller and all that is always going to call on. Sorry. There we go. Resources. This is essentially the file that's going to be doing most of the action. Anything up here is most of these are just like PHP functions that you can call on in HTML, so to speak, / JavaScript, which is mostly down here. So, at that plane, here we're including things like messages, navbar, things like that, right? And in navbar, we have our navbar plus our login, which is just pulling to the right essentially. Where's the command for that? It's a very that's very neat. Like, we have two nav bars essentially, but they organize themselves into one bar by a simple command that just pulls this to the right. Roll again. Can't really find it. Maybe it's in apps actually, where we organize the two things together. Sorry, not apps. Controller, post controller. No. Well, anyways, you get the idea. It separates every individual pieces and then kind of assembles it by calling on each other. So that's really cool. The login function, the buttons and all that, I just kind of like grabbed out of Laravel's available libraries. That's just so neat like that. Excellent. We changed some values, give it some credentials, and now it's a fully functional website. So, what else did I do? I made sure that I can only view things posted by another user. I can't edit and delete. But if I were to create my own post, we can do whatever we'd like to it. Let's call it that. All right, and the whole file uploading and all that is it wasn't anything you can grab off Laravel natively. So let me show you what the code is. It's pretty neat. It's pretty much copy and paste through the tutorial I did with TraversyMedia. Shout out. We got no image file going into a general. I already closed it. Okay. So essentially, our database is being put into a cover images file in Publix and storage, which is linked to our actual HTTP stuff. Cache? No. Providers? No. Factories. Yeah, there we go. Public, right. And here. So these two folders are essentially linked. This is the server side and user side. Cool, cool, cool. What else can I explain about what I understand about Laravel? There's no image file. If we go to blog. Oh shit, did I not upload? No, I didn't. This is a default image you're gonna get if you were to post something without an image. So let's post something without an image. Submit, and we're gonna get another one like that. And with this one, we're gonna get, edit and delete. Whereas with anyone else's post, we're not gonna be able to edit or delete it. We can only just see when it was posted and who posted it. And that command is pulled so simply, so very simply through our views. So our views, blocks, and show. So here, what it's doing is just calling on very basic info like this, when it was written by, and by who it was posted, by just that command right there, which is incredible. With one line you can add something so critical that just automates itself into every post. Right. And all these if statements and all that, authentication, guest, if it's a guest, if not a guest, we go ahead and execute. The options to remove and stuff like that. What is this? So it's an edit button and delete button, destroy. And with this, we're calling on a general function from post controller, which is destroy. Public functions, as you can see, store, public function show. I think yeah, destroy is at the last. So, what do I understand about Laravel so far? I understand that it has very complex contexts, but it makes for shorter scripts and shorter, smaller files, more folders, but it future-proofs the website. Thanks for watching.